What is better for glute growth, a back squat or a hip thrust? What science demonstrates is that training muscles in the lengthened range is going to be better for hypertrophy. Now, a hip thrust is specifically training the glute in its shortened range, hip extension being a function of the glute max. When you're doing a barbell back squat, especially a low bar squat, it's going to be optimal for training the glutes. With a back squat, you're going to have more of the stabilizer muscles involved. I find that for glute development overall, a back squat is going to be better than an isolated movement like this, being a hip thrust. However, you can combine both in a program to train the muscle in its fully lengthened and fully shortened position. Personally, I would use a hip thrust more as a finisher for my workout and start with exercises that are training that muscle in the lengthened range. So at the end of the day, it's about combining exercises to train that muscle to its full range of motion for maximizing development and maximizing growth.
All right, Haley Vera, and I'm just gonna pick on Haley. This is for all of you influencers out here. Before you say science shows this, here's what you should do. Go onto Google, type in the word PubMed, and then squats, hip thrusts, glute, or something like that. Type in the term or terms you want, and then hit search. See what comes up. My guess is that Plotkin 2023 would be one of the first things that come up, because Plotkin 2023 was a specific study that looked at squats versus hip thrusts for glute hypertrophy. You got the same glute growth in the lower, mid, and upper gluteus maximus. We also have Cassiano 2024 and Bartolomeu 2024 indicating that training glutes in a lengthened range is not superior to training them in a shortened range. Actually, I should correct myself. With squats, hip thrusts, leg press, stiff leg deadlifts, and step ups, each exercise involves a full range of motion. Some have less torque in the stretch position and more in the shortened position, and some have more torque in the stretch position and less torque in the squeeze position. So for glute growth, based on these three studies, it's a tie. With other muscle groups, we do have more evidence that the lengthened position is more important, but not really with the glutes so far. So influencers, learn how to use Google, learn how to use Google Scholar, and learn how to use PubMed before you make a scientific claim, because it's really easy, very simple to do, and then you don't have to feel bad getting corrected. That's always a little embarrassing as an influencer. I've done it before. I started writing in 2009. I've made a lot of mistakes. Hope that helps. I'm Bret Contreras, aka The Glute Guy.